Raja Ram Mohan Roy was born on 22nd May 1772 in the quiet village of Radhangar in Bengal. His family belonged to a respected Brahmin community and they valued education and spiritual wisdom. He studied Sanskrit with great discipline, learned Persian fluently, mastered Arabic texts, and later understood English, Latin, and Greek with ease. This wide knowledge gave him a deep understanding of religions, cultures, and philosophies of the entire world. He believed that India needed modern education, rational thinking, and scientific knowledge to rise again as a strong and progressive nation. He saw India trapped in old customs, superstition, blind beliefs, and unfair social practices that stopped progress entirely. Among these harmful customs, the worst was the cruel tradition called Sati. In this practice, a widow was forced to burn herself alive on her dead husband's funeral pyre. Raja Ram Mohan Roy could not accept this inhuman and tragic custom and decided to fight against it with all strength. He collected data, witnessed events personally, wrote articles fearlessly, and argued that no religion ever ordered such a terrible practice for innocent women anywhere. He appealed bravely to the British government and society, met Lord William Bentinck several times, and demanded complete abolition of Sati in all regions. Finally, in 1829, Lord Bentinck passed the historic law banning Sati forever, and this victory became a turning point in Indian social reform history. This courageous act made Ram Mohan a national hero, a protector of women's rights, and a voice of modern justice everywhere. But his mission did not stop after ending Sati. He wanted India to rise socially, morally, and intellectually in every possible way for progress. Therefore, in 1828, he founded the famous Brahmo Samaj, a reform movement that promoted truth, equality, education, and freedom from superstition. The Brahmo Samaj rejected idol worship, encouraged simple prayer, supported women's rights, and believed in one supreme God. Ram Mohan Roy wanted people to develop scientific minds, question wrong traditions, and accept new ideas with courage. He supported English education in India because he believed that modern science would bring growth, jobs, and progress. He helped establish modern schools, printed textbooks, and supported women's education even when society opposed him very strongly. He also fought for freedom of speech, free press, and independent newspapers because he knew that free knowledge is the foundation of any democracy. He wrote articles on economics, politics, culture, religion, and society to change people's thinking and remove old prejudices. His writings inspired thousands of young Indians to think independently and work towards a modern and equal nation. In 1831, Ram Mohan Roy travelled to England as an ambassador of the Mughal emperor to discuss issues of tax reforms, Indian rights, and fair governance for the Indian people. He studied British society, met philosophers, politicians, scientists, and explained India's needs with confident clarity. Even in England, he kept spreading ideas of reform, education, equality, and women's rights among people who admired his knowledge greatly. He became known as a brilliant thinker from India, a defender of human dignity, and a global reformer who believed in justice for everyone. However, in 1833, during his stay, he fell seriously ill with meningitis and died peacefully on 27 September 1833 in Bristol, leaving behind a legacy that changed Indian history forever. His death was a great loss for India and for the entire world of reformers. Even today, schools teach his achievements, universities admire his ideas, and nations remember his courage to to challenge injustice. He is called the father of modern India because he built the foundation for reforms, education, equality, and the modern Indian freedom movement itself. Raja Ram Mohan Roy lives forever in every book and every reform movement that seeks truth, equality, and justice.